back to Paranormal or Reality. Like always, this is your host Joe, and I'm with Luz.
Hi, I'm Luz.
And we're with a special guest. His name is Julio. He has a great Facebook channel, right? You got a page as well. It's called
Facebook,
Instagram. So we're with Julio, and we're just gonna start off. Julio, if you could just introduce yourself to the channel and how long you've been doing some investigations and stuff like that.
Well, as you heard, my name is Julio, and I run the page on Instagram, Haunted and Paranormal Experience. I've been into the paranormal since I was able to walk, basically. So I have a story to tell about that. So, I've been doing this for a few years now, so, it's a labor of love. I really enjoy the paranormal. It's something that I'm glad I really got into, so. But out here, I stay in Florida.
Okay.
So there's a lot of places I can branch out to.
Yeah.
Stay alone.
I know.
But, I definitely like taking road trips and just checking out places. So it's a great time.
Nah. What part of Florida? If you want to say the city, you can. But what central, northern, southern part? Or?
I live in northern part, Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville. Okay. Gotcha. Let me see. So Julio can introduce himself. Going back to that story, what got you when you were crawling? You said, can you tell that story real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. So my dad was in the military. He was in the Navy, so we moved a lot. So when I was basically an infant, my dad was transferred to Italy.
Oh.
And so I was 2 years old the time I lived there. But this is a story from my own mother, so
Okay.
my mom, I believe her. So,
Yeah, of course, his mom.
Yeah, exactly. So the story is that she walks in the room to check on me, and I'm in my crib and such, and she sees me standing in the crib, staring at the corner of the room for whatever, and just babbling away, like kids do.
Yeah.
Nothing out of the ordinary. But what was different about it was that she smelled the cologne of her just recently deceased father, or my grandfather.
Oh wow.
So she just kind of put two and two together, because he died the same year I was born.
Gotcha.
And so I never got to meet him, so he never got to see me. So it was just odd that she told me this story many years ago, that she walks in the room, she sees me staring at the corner of the room and me babbling away, and she smells her father's cologne.
Wow.
In the air. How would that even
Be
happen?
possible, yeah. No.
So I'm from Puerto Rico.
Okay.
And we're living in Italy, and so it's how does that even happen?
Yeah.
So
Exactly. The different smells and all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So going back, when you were a kid, did you ever, besides that experience that your mom told, did you ever interact when you were young, have some type of experience in another location or anything like that as a kid?
No, actually, no, I didn't. I had nothing until I was an adult.
Oh, wow.
And it really wasn't until a few years, a little more than a few years ago. But I never really had an experience or anything growing up. But I was really into the paranormal.
Yeah.
My parents had books on it.
Yeah.
And I love TV shows of the paranormal.
Yeah, exactly.
All the reality stuff,
Yeah. Unsolved mysteries and all those good stuff.
Yeah, In Search of and Unsolved Mysteries, and you name it. There was some shows around.
Yeah.
So I was all into that. Still am to this day, obviously.
Yes. It just intrigues. Have any questions, Luz?
No.
Nothing, right? So the page you be running, do you guys is it just kind of your team that goes out, or do you guys do little public ghost hunts, or tell us a little bit about your team and what you guys do?
Sure. So I don't really have a team per se. It's just me.
Okay.
So I've been actively going and investigating for, I don't know, probably about
Yeah.
tell a little bit of the story of, these certain hauntings and whatnot.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's almost like just showing. It's almost like a journey through the paranormal.
Yeah.
And experiences that I may have had that I can share, or if anybody wants to share any with me through, private messaging.
Yeah.
And some people have already, and I love hearing it. So
No,
that's basically it. And I'm hoping maybe one day I can make something more solid other than just the online version of this.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But
No.
again, it's a work in progress.
Yeah, I think like anything else, when you're building something, it's just kind of trying the trial and the error of it, and just having the time just to build it up. But I always appreciate people that are out there. That's why I'm always in tune with people on Instagram and always reaching out, because
Sure.
I know firsthand the struggle it is to try to, because technically we don't really have a team. The whole concept of paranormal reality was really it was more like to prove my dad. My dad's a non-believer, and it was just so it just became that whole concept of trying to prove my dad that this stuff kind of exists. And then it just turned into it, like the community firsthand off of Facebook and Instagram. Yeah, you start talking to them, and there's so much people that are into it, and they respect what you do, and they appreciate the comments that they leave on your post. So it became more just trying to help everyone out, and just trying to allow like a platform, kind of like what we're doing today, allowing you to tell your story, because everyone has one, and just sometimes it's just the select few people kind of hold on to it, and they don't want other people to prosper in this field. So I'm just out there just trying to give what I can to people, and give them a platform to talk about what the paranormal means to them.
Well, that's great, man. I appreciate you having me on and letting me talk about it.
Yeah, of course.
Definitely, there needs to be more voices out there. I mean, it's more now than it was, ever was, because of the TV shows.
Yeah.
But that's a whole other thing over there. But
yeah,
that's great, man. I appreciate you having me on.
No biggie, man. How long do we have you on? How much time do you have?
I got a while.
Okay. I just didn't want to hold you up or anything like that.
It's all good.
So in Jackson, what's the most I can imagine you've been to quite a few haunts, but what's been the most experience you ever got? Like the most we're all going to locations. Active, yeah. Exactly.
Well, so I went to Scottsville, Kentucky last year. I actually went there again this year, but last year I went to this, or what is it used to be called the Old War Memorial Hospital.
Okay.
It's been on TV shows and whatnot.
Gotcha.
So anyways, so that particular area or hospital or location, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I had the most activity of any place that I've ever been to.
Yeah.
It was just, it blew my mind, honestly. So we were down in what they call the morgue. Because they run like a Halloween thing every year there.
Okay.
And in this hospital, I mean, it's in really bad shape.
Yeah.
It's crumbling. But
Yeah.
anyways, so we're down there checking it out, and I could not. It just blew my mind. All the activity was happening. I had set a meter, an EMF meter on the floor, and all of a sudden I kind of look over and I see it like moving, because just the light off of it.
Yeah.
Just emitted enough to where I could see it. My eyes had already adjusted to the dark.
Yeah.
So, but I'm seeing it like move around a little bit. You can hear it, and others that were around could also hear it. There was like a gust of air that came through. There was whistling. I have my SLS camera, and I caught a figure.
Oh wow.
And when I caught a figure, there was a family sitting kind of in frontish of me, and the young daughter was
Yeah.
There's been some few things happen there. But right now, Scottsville, Kentucky has been the most active place I've been to. And actually, in a few weeks, I'm going to Lake Shawnee.
Okay.
Up in West Virginia, and I've been there once before, and I got touched there. So, and some other weird things happened. So I'm just hoping that it still lives up to it. But we all know how these things work.
Yeah.
You go once, you get activity. You go again, nothing will ever happen. So,
yeah. It's just hit and miss. Sometimes you could go like exactly what you said. You could, or sometimes an individual you go with a team, and one person's getting a lot of activity, is something attaching to it, and then the other person is like, I don't feel nothing in this room. So it's just kind of
how it goes. It's like fishing.
Yeah.
Basically, to put it in bad terms, it's like fishing.
No, like the SLS camera, I think that's one of the most of all the devices out there is like one of the most validation, because how do you predict like something stick figure just appearing like that? It's hard to manipulate, because sometimes with the SB7 you could you could hear something and then you ask 10 people and each one of them has a different thing that they hear.
Exactly, right.
So I think the SLS
it's subjective.
Yeah.
Pieces of equipment.
Exactly.
But yeah, definitely the camera to me is the most legit, I guess.
Yeah.
But it also has its faults too, because sometimes it can map out something and you think, it's just the way it's capturing it.
Okay, like a reflection. Okay.
But when you have somebody else saying that, hey, I'm feeling touched or it's cold here or whatever, and you can see it and the camera's showing something, it kind of validates it a little bit.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that, and just when you catch stuff on your voice recorders and your cameras, you're like, what? It was like no one talking at that point, and you catch something.
Yeah. I love EVPs. I don't do enough of those only because I just don't have the time to sit and listen to recordings. I don't do much of those, but I have caught some really great EVPs in the time that I've done this. Yeah. One being in the St. Augustine Lighthouse. A lot of people know how haunted or how active that place is because it was on Ghost Hunters TV show. But I caught a real great EVP in the basement, and to me right now, it's the best EVP I've ever caught.
Yeah, what did they say?
It's so they're set up so they do these like nightly ghost tours.
Okay.
And they've been doing it for a few years now. And this was my first time there actually doing it. I've been to there many times during the day, but this is when they first had ghost hunts at night. Yeah. So there's we're in the basement. I'm sitting in a chair where allegedly this old lighthouse keeper would come around and at least for the ladies would like pull their hair and whatnot. For the guys, he'd push them or whatever. Yeah. So they have these two chairs set up. So I'm sitting in one. I got my recorder in one hand, and all of a sudden. There's like girls screaming upstairs for I don't know what the deal was. I could never find out, but something freaked them out. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm like, what is that? You hear somebody else that's in the basement talk but then there was a bit of silence, and all of a sudden, right as I'm about to turn off the recording, you hear a crystal clear, like a really gravelly voice of a man say, "Shut it." Oh. This is after all that commotion. Yeah. And it was, right now, it's the best EVP I've ever. It's crystal clear. It's how they call it Class A EVP.
Just perfect.
It blew me away. I mean, I was literally shutting it down, and you could hear that when I turned it off, like right after. Yeah. I was like, I couldn't believe I caught that, like right as soon as I was about to turn it off.
Do you know the backstory?
But it was pretty cool to catch something like that.
Alright, what was your question?
I was asking if you knew the backstory for those girls to scream and the guy to say shut it.
The backstory? I'm sorry, what was that again?
the backstory of why the girls are like screaming and the
Yeah,
guys?
I don't know. I don't know if something freaked them out. I mean, it's possible. I could never really find out. Nobody told me anything.
Yeah.
I tried to find out, but nobody really knew. Apparently they ran out.
Oh, they ran out.
Yeah, apparently they screamed. Whatever happened, I don't know.
Yeah.
What the deal was, apparently they took off because one of the tour guides told them. I was like asking them about it. Like, they just took off. So I'm like, really? I'm like, they didn't say anything. They just took off. I'm like, well, that's weird. So who knows? But that night there was a couple things. I also caught something with a spirit box.
Okay.
With some children coming through, which.
Wow.
I mean, how many children do you actually hear coming through, like, radio signals?
Hardly ever.
And this was also in the basement. So the basement of the old lighthouse, well, not the lighthouse itself, but the keeper's house.
Okay.
The basement is pretty active, honestly.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, and that was pretty neat. I've got that recorded, too, which I'm kind of glad I did, because you can just hear clearly, like, some kind of kids' voices. And it's reported that kids leave footprints, like wet footprints down there.
Yeah.
So yeah, who knows, But that was pretty cool to catch that. That was all the same night too, which is pretty wild.
Yeah,
so,
dude, kill that
yeah, that was
evidence.
fun.
That's cool, man. So how often do they do the night tours there? Is it like how like?
They do it. They still do it to this day. They do. They actually have one on right now.
Oh,
so,
wow.
I've got a buddy of mine that's never done it before. And,
Okay.
He's down there right now doing it. So
Oh, that's cool.
I'm kind of curious to see what his
Yeah,
favorite
let us
thing
know.
was.
Yeah, send me a DM after if you had anything crazy happen.
Yeah, I'll ask him. I guess I'll ask him when I see him Monday. I guess I'll ask him to see what happens.
See what happened? That's it. Pretty interesting, man. What was it say? So in Florida, I know there's so much. God knows how much stuff. Have you ever made it down to Key West? Visit Robert the Doll?
Yeah, I wish. That's on my list. I haven't ever make it down there. I've gotten all the way down to Miami, but it has nothing to do with paranormal.
Yeah, just work with
I've
it.
never made it that far. One day.
One day, I know. You got all these lists, man. I think, we have a thing planned in October. We're taking a week, and we're going to try to do, we kind of already booked it, the Queen Mary.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, cool.
Yeah, we're trying to get into that, the most, you've probably seen on YouTube, and the B3107, or whatever the room is. But dang, it's like almost 800 a night. I was like, holy moly. So,
That's crazy.
so I'm like, man, something better happen, man. The devil himself better come out for that price, man.
The sheets on the bed.
Yeah. Better see, catch something on camera, make it worth something's while,
My goodness.
Yeah, so we're seeing, but another fire here. We'll do, 5-10 questions there. We'll see how fast we go through. Question number 1, what would be the most intense thing you will ever see that will make you even think about being a paranormal investigator, like stop doing it if this one thing happened?
A full body apparition. I have yet to see anything remotely like that. If I was to see something like that would just blow me away.
I agree. You lose?
Yeah. Especially in the mirror. Going back to where you actually caught stuff, did you ever think of like posting it on YouTube or any social media?
I have posted the short clip of what I caught down in the morgue of the hospital. I think I might have posted that. Pretty sure I did on Instagram a while ago. It might be on there. You guys want to check it out? It's
Okay.
down towards the beginning of my account. But yeah, I have posted that. I haven't posted any EVPs or anything like that. Those are kind of, to me, it's kind of hard to translate through like YouTube. I'm sure you can gather what you hear. But so I will from time to time post stuff.
Yeah, because those things that you caught sound pretty crazy. I wanted to see it for myself.
Yeah. So yeah, check it out. I think it's on there. I just started a YouTube page, so maybe I'll start uploading stuff over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have one particular video that I actually posted the other day. It's something that's like 3 minutes long.
Yeah, of course.
So, yeah, I'm gonna start trying to post a little more. But again, it's all about time.
Yeah.
Time is very hard to find sometimes.
Understandable, but with the YouTube, send me your DM, and then we'll take a look. We have one on there as well, and we'll subscribe and take a look, and you can take a look at some of our adventures and stuff.
Cool. Will do.
The beginning parts of when we had our first cameras and stuff, so you get to see the struggle.
I mean, we're still going.
Yeah, we improved a little bit, but yeah, like
I'm sure you guys have a better deal than I just like make quick little videos with my phone.
Yeah.
Or whatever. It's nothing too produced or anything.
Yeah.
So it's just me. So I'm sure you guys have a better system working than I did.
Yeah.
But that's cool. I mean, I'll definitely check out your video.
Yeah.
You guys have going on.
And then the one thing that we kind of strive on too, when we kind of started this and going out to these places, we're very close to Tombstone, so we quite a bit of our videos. We're trying to do. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it this year, but we talked to the owner of the birdcage to do overnight. So he does.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he allows you to do it. I want to say, what was the hours? Like, I think it's like 9 to 3 or 9 to 2. It's like 5 or 6 hours, but you're allowed to bring 7 or 8 guests. So we're trying to get that. Yeah, we're trying to set it up, but it's kind of we have to do it during the week. And like you said about time, we just have to make organized time because on the weekends there's quite a bit of bars down Allen Street that will just contaminate the whole investigation. And
sure, yeah, that's stuff. The contamination is very tough.
yeah, so we're just trying to, excuse me, just pick a good day during the week for us to. The bars are not so much people in them, so then we kick out, whatever we catch is honestly legit.
Oh man, that would be cool, man. I hope you guys get to do it sometime.
Yeah, hopefully that's in the works. It's like you said, all the dream locations, and you just have to try to organize it.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
But going back, did you have another quick question for rapid fire?
If we were to invite you to investigate with us, would you do it?
Oh sure. If I can make it out, absolutely. Like I said, I would love to go to that side of the U.S. I've never been to that area.
Yeah.
As far as I've gone, like Chicago and all that stuff, I've never really. Well, actually, Missouri. I went up to Missouri not that long ago. That's as far as west as I've gone.
Yeah, that's kind of right down the middle, huh? Central.
Yeah, that's as far as I went to. Yeah, that was a pretty cool day. Pretty cool trip. I like road tripping.
Little trip.
But for that, I would probably fly.
Yeah, I sure agree. Yeah.
I'm not dropping out of that point.
No. I'll blame you. Yeah, we're trying to. Next year, kind of, this has been like our first year, kind of like posting stuff and really getting like just our name out there. But I think next year, we're going to start doing like more. We've been discussing that within our team, just getting more organized and really doing going to a certain location.
Yeah, basically going down the list.
Yeah.
Planning for things.
That's cool. That's the way to do it. Just set up a list and just keep checking them off as you go along.
Yeah, but Florida's in our mind just to kind of just do like a week thing there and just try to go to as many hot spots. So maybe we do meet up in some time in the near future and we could do a collaboration and
absolutely,
have some fun.
We got St. Augustine. St. Augustine is one of the most haunted towns in America.
Oh, I was asking you, have you been to Savannah since Georgia's just up there?
Oh my goodness, yes, I love Savannah. Love it. I've been up there many times. I've done a few investigations up there.
Okay.
I've been to the Gribble House, the Sorrel Weed House. I've done the Moon River Brewery.
How is the Moon River? Is it as bad as they make it sound? No.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I've never been possessed there, and I've done that. I go like once a year. I've been doing it for 3 to 4 years now.
Okay.
I've never been possessed, but my first time there, I did feel like this weird vertigo feeling.
Yeah.
And so the bottom of the basement of the Moon River Brewery is actually part of the catacombs, which everything's now sealed off because obviously there were people
Yeah.
walking through. You can see like where a door would have been back in the day. So it's all like brick and stuff.
Gotcha. That's
so
interesting.
like at the end of the night, we'd all sit down at the bottom. You could hear running from the top where the bar is. And it's wild. It's a cool place. Had some experiences there. Trying to do EPs. I've caught some EPs there, but it is very tough because again, Savannah is a drinking town.
Oh.
And there's a lot of contamination.
Yeah,
So, it's like you said, and
Tombstone, yeah.
The same applies for
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went there one day. The weird thing about it in Tombstone is, so Allentown's, you know, if you've seen the movie Tombstone, it's like a pretty lengthy street. So when the birdcage area is, there's quite a bit of bars. But we went one time before the investigation, and we were just pretty much, hey, let's just walk it. It was like 9, 10 o'clock at night, and we walked it. Dead, man. By the OK Corral and all these, it's like a little park that's next to the OK. Quiet. It was weird. It's the weirdest thing ever. Because then, 9, 10 o'clock in the mornings, it's just dead packed. And then to see it just dead like a ghost town, it's pretty weird. Like, it's a real interesting concept, the location.
Right. Yeah, that's wild.
But, do you have any more questions? No? All right, Julio, we'll leave you with the last two here, man. And then we'll let you go, man. The last one, well, second to the last one is, have you ever encountered, because we had this happen last week with our guest last week, any, like, interacting with anyone that's been, like, either has some poltergeist activity happen to them or, like, been possessed? Like, anything like that? Have you ever encountered something like that?
No, I haven't. Not in my travels. I've talked to a few people, and no, I've never encountered anyone to have anything like that happen to them. I wish I kind of did.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear their stories. I mean, that poltergeist stuff is a little. So when I do these things, I'm still a skeptic. I want to see something happen.
Of course.
Poltergeist stuff, I've seen plenty of videos of it. And to me, it's like, you're kind of faking that. But, I mean, I would love for somebody to tell me a real good story about it. So, maybe one day.
Yeah, thank you for the time, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course, man. It was great.
Yeah, I hope you, we'll go give you some shout outs and we'll do it on Instagram. We're actually making this your number 2. We're doing a little like podcast type thing on YouTube as well. So if you want to take a look, I'll leave you a link once we get upload. Give it about probably next week. We'll probably get up and ready. But I'll send you a DM and I'll post your Facebook link too. So you get the recognition you deserve too, man.
Man, appreciate it.
Yeah, you're trucking it through the last 4 years, and it's great to interact. And we'll keep in touch. Whenever, in Florida, maybe we meet up. Have you been to New Orleans?
I've been to New Orleans before, but it wasn't for the paranormal.
All right.
But one day I hope to go back.
Yeah, maybe we'll do something halfway. So if we can't make it all the way to Florida, we could make it. Yeah, but we'll keep in touch, man. I really appreciate it, Julio.
No, thanks for having me on, man. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, man. So I'm gonna do the outro real quick, and then I'll let you roll. Okay?
All right, cool, man.
All right. Yeah, you're welcome. All right, guys. So that's another episode of Paranormal or Reality: The Experience. Take a look at Julio's stuff. I'll link it below on the description. And you guys have a great weekend, okay? I'll see you guys next week. All right, Julio. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
No, thank you for having me on, man.
You're welcome, man.
It's
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
See you next time.